Hey everybody, how are you? Fat Cash here. Been a while. Just wanted to say hello. I got two good stocks I think for you. One is JPEX, J-P-E-X. First, let me apologize for my eye. I don't know what's going on with it. It just, I think it's a sty or something. I woke up like that. I'm gonna have my buddy check it out later. He's a doctor, so I'll just have him look at it. I don't think it looks a lot worse than it is or feels, so don't mind me. I apologize that you have to look at it. But I wanted to get this video out for you. The two I have is JPEX, J-P-E-X, and ILST, I-L-S-T. Okay. First, let me say, the OTC is, I think it's just getting started. I mean, I think last fall, I think that was the tip. I think it was just the tip of the iceberg. And, you know, I think one day you're going to see movies and documentaries made about the OTC. I mean, it kind of reminds me of, you know, the .com era when .coms were popping up and people were making tons of money on them. Or even, you can even equate it to the old Wild West with the gold rush. I mean, it's really kind of, that's the era we're living in. And I think it's only heating up. I think you're going to see a lot of people on the big boards that are starting to notice it, and there's going to see a lot of money coming in. I'll tell you, I think there's going to be a lot of millionaires made over the next couple months. I think there's already a ton of OTC millionaires now that are floating around. They have a lot of money to play with now, and that's why when you see one of these tickers get hot or there's some kind of news, you see the money pour in. It just it explodes because there's so much money now in the OTC. It's really kind of wonderful, you know. But you got to, you know, all that being said, you still got to be careful. There's no guarantees in anything in the OTC or anywhere really in life, but you just got to always be careful. But I do think we're living in with the OTC right now. We're in a very lucrative era in time, I guess you could say. But anyway, so you know, it's time to capitalize. I mean, the iron's hot, like they say, you know, strike while the iron's hot. I think like the next couple months, I think this fall is going to be even bigger than it was last fall. I think, like I said, I think that was just the beginning. But anyway, so JPEX and ILST, okay? Yeah, ILST. These two companies are both run by the same the company that handles both of these, and they both have the company has announced that both of these are already finalized in mergers. So there's already mergers in place. Okay, now they haven't announced the merger just yet, but they said it's going to be soon. And they, you know, I'm not trying to twist this, but they use words like amazing and fantastic, I think. So, you know, you can check them out on Twitter. But there's not a lot of news about what the mergers are. But generally, and you can check these guys out on Twitter. And let me just say too, guys, if you're still not on Twitter following me, I highly recommend you do, because I post a lot more up there. I just seen Ethereum's up there. But if you are not on Twitter, please, I recommend you get on there, because I post way more on there than I do on YouTube. I don't always get a chance to make a video for you guys, so, but I'll try. But like I said, if you guys just can't get on there, you know, try and have your kids help you or whatever you can do. But that said, if you look on Twitter, you could see these guys that handle these. They've announced, you know, it's finalized. I mean, these deals are done. And generally, when a merger hits, you'll usually see minimum 50, 70%, 100% run just on the merger news that day. Okay, that's just, you know, it's not always. And let me just say too, there's nothing ever guaranteed, like I said. And I also want to point out that I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not educated in this. I'm just self-taught. Okay, so, but I'm happy to bring my picks to you. You know, I don't mind sharing. I believe, you know, share the wealth. You know, I'm always going to try to do right by you guys and, you know, keep my karma good. So I'm always trying to protect you guys. I don't just want to just throw things out there that I don't think are safe, you know. So I think these are pretty safe, because I think where they're at right now, I think the price is only gonna go up because people are gonna be anticipating these mergers and what the news is on them now. So I think you're gonna see a rise up from now till when they drop the news. And like I said, it could be any day, it could be today, it could be tomorrow, you know, it could be Monday morning, whatever. It could be a week from now. But I do think, in just the anticipation alone on what the merger news is going to be, I think you're going to see these stabilize, and I don't feel like they're going to go down. Now, I could be wrong, but I just don't see people wanting to sell right now until they see what this news is. And now, just on the news alone, I think you're going to see, like I said, minimum 50, 70 to 100% pop, even if the news ain't even that great. But if the news is decent or slightly above average, you could be looking at 200 to 300%, 400%. If the news is fantastic or amazing, and it's in one of those hot sectors like crypto or bio or, you know, any of the hot electric vehicles, anything along those lines, you could easily, in my opinion, see about 1,000% or more. Okay, and they're cheap enough. JPEX is just about at a penny and a third. And ILST is under a penny, and they both have low share structures. I mean, they really could fly with some news, okay? And if it's really good news, you could see really good gains. So, with all that, these are two I'm dropping for you guys. I'm not telling anyone what to buy. I just want you to check them out. Glad it's the weekend, so you guys could really look at them. This way I know no one's just going to blindly jump in. So take a look and see what you think. Like I said, there's not really much news about who they're merging with, but they are definitely merging, according to the company that handles them. So it's that's already done. So that's really what I wanted to bring to you guys. Also wanted to say, guys, to try to, I know if you're like me and you're, you know, I've noticed people in the stock market are a little more serious minded. I think too, my advice to you, and this is just really kind of, I'm giving myself this advice too, is try to, actually got this advice from a friend, and she said, you know, try to have more fun. Just try to enjoy your life and do more fun things, you know, like take a break and do some fun things. So that's just a little thing I wanted to tell you guys, little words of wisdom, I guess. So that's all I got for you today. Good luck with it if you do choose to enter it, but like I said, make it your own decision. And that's what I got for you guys today. So be well, take care, and be safe.